What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Dime Dropping NFL on YouTube. We recently hit 100 subscribers, so thanks to everyone, especially the people who are in the Discord. Those are the biggest supporters out there. But we're going to get into this video, Week 3 NFL projections. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this out by Thursday night game time, but if I do, my prediction for that game is a Jacksonville victory, 27-17. I just don't think the Miami offense can keep up. Brian Flores is a really good coach, but with Fitzpatrick as your starting QB, unless he's got some magic, not a lot's happening for your offense.
Next up, we're on to our Sunday slate. We've got the Raiders and the Patriots. Patriots are favored by 5.5. I think they're going to beat the Raiders. This could be close, but I really think the Patriots offense is going to steamroll through a lot of teams this year, and the Raiders don't match up well against the Patriots defense. With the man-to-man defense, you can really stop the run a lot better, and all the Raiders offense is based off the run, so I don't think they bode well this week. Next up on our game list is the Falcons and the Bears. The Bears have been good this year, but I don't think they're going to be able to beat the Falcons. The 0-2 Falcons have had two very exciting games, but mostly exciting for the other team. Last week they should have won, but those terrible mistakes, especially on that onside kick, is a terrible showing for the coach, Dan Quinn, who may be on the chopping block this offseason. We'll have to see how they play out the rest of the year. And if they lose this one, it's going to be a big deal, and people are going to be calling for the firing of Dan Quinn. But I think the Falcons are going to pull out a big win in this one, just overpowering the Bears in every facet of the game, except for maybe special teams, because it doesn't look like they're any good at that. Now we've got the Rams and Buffalo. I'm a big believer in Buffalo, but I think the Rams will pull out a victory on this one. With Josh Allen's fumbling problems, I think the Rams are going to be especially able to get turnovers this game with all the high-end talent they have on that defensive side. With Aaron Donald, he might get a strip sack today. Jalen Ramsey locking down Stephon Diggs, hopefully for them. I think it will be a close one, but I think the Rams will ultimately pull out the victory this week. Next up, we've got Washington and Cleveland. I think Cleveland destroys them this week, just like they did to the Bengals. The Bengals, the score looks close with a 5-point deficit, but they had a garbage time touchdown, and it was really just a win for the Browns that you knew was coming once the fourth quarter started. I think the Browns are going to run all over the football team this weekend, and I think it's going to be a big win for them, maybe like 28-13 or something like that. Next up, we've got Tennessee at the Vikings. I think the Titans will take a dub this week. I think Derrick Henry may go off as they try to get back to that playoff football. They've won twice, but they haven't had one of those dominant Derrick Henry performances, which I think they will have this week. I think this is going to be the Titans getting the lead early and holding it. The Vikings may score some points, but the way Kirk Cousins played last week makes you think the offense might score negative points. Next up, we've got the Niners at MetLife again, facing the Giants this time. Hopefully there aren't too many more injuries. I think the Niners are still winning this one, even with Nick Mullins as the quarterback, or at least the probable quarterback for this week. Jimmy G is not going to be playing with his injury. Raheem Mostert, George Kittle is 50-50, I'd say. But I think no matter who they got on the field, the 49ers are going to take it to the Giants and get a victory. We've got the Bengals heading east to face the Eagles. I think the Eagles are going to pull out a victory in this one, but the Bengals have looked decent with Joe Burrow at QB, so this is definitely going to be a fun one to watch. A lot of people are starting speculation that Carson Wentz may not be the future of the Eagles franchise. I think he is, but this could be a big game if he does not perform well. Last 1 o'clock game of the week. This is on Sunday, obviously. We've got the Texans headed north to face the Steelers, and this is the battle of three brothers. I think J.J. Watt is going to get the best of his two brothers, Derek and T.J. Watt. T.J. has made some great strides. Derek's a quality player, but I think the Texans are going to win this one. I think Watson is going to go off, so if you have him in fantasy, you better be playing him, unless you got like Lamar Jackson or something. But if you got Watson, play Watson. I think the Texans are going to win this one in an absolute shootout. Score prediction is going to be 34-28 Houston. Now at 4 o'clock, we've got the Jets and the Colts. I've got the Colts winning this one. I don't think it's going to be a high-scoring game. The Jets are honestly the worst team in the league. The Colts are going to run the ball just like they do every game. I think the Colts will win this one 24-13. I don't think Phillip Rivers is a great quarterback, but the Colts are just a way better all-around roster, all-around team, and definitely a better coach. So you got to take the Colts in this one. Next up, we've got the Chargers and Panthers. I think the Panthers will not be able to get any offense going. This Chargers defense is pretty good, so I think they'll be able to shut them down for the whole game. I've got the Chargers winning this one. Justin Herbert played great last week, and I think they're going to get the W this week. My score prediction is going to be 24-7. And that story about Tyrod Taylor getting his lung punctured by the team doctor is just crazy. Maybe I'll make a video on that, but it's just really a crazy situation in general out there. Next up in Arizona, we've got the Lions heading down there to face Kyler and the Cardinals. I think the Cardinals are going to dominate and take the win this week. The Cardinals offense is just way too good right now, and the defense is holding up. And for the Lions, if they don't turn it around soon, it looks like Matt Patricia and maybe Matt Stafford are going to be having to find new teams to play and coach for next offseason. On our last 4 p.m. Eastern at 4:25, we've got the Tom Brady-led Buccaneers versus the Jeff Driscoll-led Broncos. I think the Bucs are going to be explosive and absolutely blow out the Broncos this week. I'm going to predict, this might be crazy, but a 38-6 score in Denver. They're playing without Drew Lock, without Courtland Sutton. This offense isn't going to be able to get anything done, and the Bucs might just show out like we thought they would all year. They got off to a slow start, but this could be the week that offense breaks out. And here, this is actually the last 4 o'clock game, 4:25 again. There's a lot of them this week, I guess. The Seahawks taking on the Cowboys, and I hope all the Cowboys fans come at me in the comments because I think the Seahawks are going to win this one in a shootout, 35-31, Seahawks victory. The Seahawks had a terrible pass rush against the Patriots. The offensive line for the Patriots looked elite last week, and I think that might be the reason why the Dallas Cowboys can score a lot of points. But I think the Seahawks are a better offense, and they're going to find a way to win. Better quarterback, better coach. That's going to get you the W most of the time. And next up on Sunday Night Football, we've got the Packers and the Saints, Aaron Rodgers and Drew Brees. And in this game, I'm going to be picking the Packers. I don't think the Saints are going to be great or good without Michael Thomas at the moment. I know Davante Adams is banged up, but I feel like the Packers and the Saints are pretty evenly matched, with the Saints being a little bit better at full strength. But I think that injury to Michael Thomas hurts the Saints much more than an injury to Davante Adams does, and Davante Adams might play this week, so that's another plus for the Packers. I think it's going to be very close, a game for the ages, and I think it's going to be an electric game. For my score prediction, I'm going to say Packers taking the win at 28-26 Packers. It's going to be a great one. Sunday Night Football. Everyone's watching that. Now, in the game of the regular season, the biggest game of the regular season that's happened and will happen this year, the most exciting one, Ravens-Chiefs, arguably the 2 best teams in the league, arguably the 2 best quarterbacks, but I would drop Lamar behind Russell Wilson, but that's debatable. So maybe the 2 best quarterbacks in the NFL going face-to-face. Very good coaches on the board, John Harbaugh and Andy Reid. This is going to be an amazing game. The 2 best teams in the AFC. I'm going to take the Ravens in this one. I think it's going to be an absolute shootout. Ravens are going to win this one 31-27. It's going to be insane. Everyone's watching this one on ESPN Monday night. So this Sunday night and Monday night combo is great. Sorry guys, I missed this Thursday night game. It's literally on right now as I finish recording this. I'm releasing it at Friday at noon. So thanks for watching. My prediction was made before the game, and it's 7-0 Dolphins right now. So maybe my prediction is going to be wrong. Thanks for coming out to this video, everybody. Really appreciate it. Like the video, join the Discord, and subscribe to the channel if you stayed the whole way. We kept this one under 10 minutes, which is pretty good. See y'all next video. Thanks for coming out.